What's up, YouTube? It's PCSN here. I'm in the dining room right now, watching YouTube and watching Ant Venom. Actually, he is a Minecraft channel I recently discovered, and yeah, he is really addicting, I guess. Excuse me, I guess. But anyways, there's a few things I wanted to talk about, a few things that have come up, and so yeah. First of all, today happens to mark the 2-year anniversary of when I bought this iPod. I happen to know this because some other very significant events happened that day, and they're not exactly events I'm really thrilled about. I have mentioned them in the past, but I don't feel like mentioning it here. But yes, things did happen 2 years ago today. You know what? Okay, I'll say it. Basically, the reason why I know that I got my iPod 2 years ago from today is because, again, also 2 years ago today, at about like 8:30 a.m. or something, my best friend in the entire world pretty much actually passed away, which was really unfortunate. Last year, October 4th, 2011 was a really hard day for me. Of course, you can imagine October 2010 was a hard day for me, even though I got this thing. It was still really hard for me. But, you know, last year was also pretty hard for me. But this year, I feel pretty much like, yeah, I mean, I feel like, it feels like a normal day. Even though he's still on my mind a lot, you know, I'm trying to keep him in my mind. And it's, you know, yeah, it was yeah. So, but I do feel like a lot better than I did last year. So, yeah, I guess things just, you know, these little, what is it, like these, you know, just sad moments, you know, when you lose somebody, just eventually expire, which is actually a really good thing, because if it was like a tradition for me to be, I don't know why my iPod just flashed there. I don't even know if it got on the video, but my screen just like blinked there. I don't, you know, I don't really want to have like a tradition where I am really obscenely depressed like this time of year because of that. So I'm really glad about that. Tomorrow is going to be the 1-year anniversary of Steve Jobs, and I'm looking to get the Steve Jobs biography. I don't really want to buy it. I kind of just want to check it out from the library, but for some unusual reason, my school doesn't have it in their library. I actually found this really shocking because, you know, that was like a bestseller, like for a really long time. So I'm not entirely sure what the deal is there. So take some chocolate milk. But yeah, I do have a sample of it on my Kindle. I'm slowly going through the sample. It's kind of, it really takes a lot for me to get motivated, or for me to get, you know, like into a book. So I've been just sort of slowly progressing through the sample. I haven't really even made it. I've just finished the intro. And like now I'm at the table of contents, but obviously you don't read the table of contents. You read the actual book, but you know the table of contents is useful for referencing things. So yeah, I might end up getting the ebook version, but yeah, I mean still the ebook version is like $30, and I don't know how much the print version is. I think it's around that. I think it might be a little bit more. Actually, probably is a little bit more, but still $30 for an ebook. Honestly, no. Nah, not gonna do it. Speaking of ebooks, I should mention because Kindle Paperwhite came out, and I have been asked about this. Am I gonna be getting the Kindle Paperwhite? You know what? Actually, let me go on Amazon right now because I'm gonna say no, and I think that the reason why I'm gonna say no is true. Yeah, it is true. Kindle Paperwhite is $119. Okay. Now, oh, they still make the Kindle keyboard, and it's still extremely expensive. I actually have the Kindle keyboard. That's the kind of Kindle I have. That's actually interesting. I thought they discontinued that, but whatever. The Kindle Paperwhite is, you know, it was bumped back up to the price that my Kindle was. Like now it's $179 for the 3G version, which is the one I would want, and then the Wi-Fi only version is $119. However, I do recall seeing a comment on a YouTube video that the Paperwhite models don't have very much freedom with the 3G, which is really unfortunate, actually. Like, that browser was actually really useful. I actually used the browser today just so I could, you know, check my Facebook real quickly because today has been kind of a I mean, I've already mentioned what happened, today, and I had made references to that, and I was just wondering if anybody had responded to that or something. But, I did use it today. It's really nice. I really don't use the browser as much as I used to. I just don't because it's actually a bit of a hassle to take it out of my backpack in the car. That's pretty much why. But yeah, I'm a little upset about that, but I'm really interested. I do want to see this new Kindle, and I will be seeing this new Kindle. Also, it doesn't look like they make an ad version. I honestly would buy it with ads, but they don't seem to do that. They actually seem to like have dropped that ability. Like I don't actually think they're advert. My mom actually got a Kindle Fire HD this for her birthday. It has ads. The way that thing works is that it has ads. All the model you cannot buy an ad-free model. They all have ads. But if you want to get rid of the ads, you have to pay $15 to get rid of them, which is actually something I think is a really good idea because you can use it, and if the ads are just getting on your nerves, then you can just like, okay, I'm paying that extra $15. I mean, I actually think that's actually a really, I think that's actually a really, stop saying actually, like I actually I stopped saying that sentence, mid-sentence, so I could rephrase without saying actually so much, and it just failed. So, I think that is a really good idea because, like, I got my friend a Kindle, excuse me, I called it the $79 Kindle. I got him one of those for Christmas, and actually me and a few other people did. And when we, he really doesn't like the advertisements, and I actually think that, oh, I hate that word now. I think that if what it should be is that you could pay $79 for the Kindle, or actually no, it's $69 for that Kindle, and then when you do that, you if the ads are just getting really annoying, like he hates the ads, he'll even go so far. Now let me demonstrate this because this is a feature that is true to this one. But this is what he does to turn his Kindle off. At least this is what he did, during his first days. This is actually what I did my first days because I didn't like seeing these pictures. But what it'll actually do is when he turns it on, let me just make sure nothing's going to pop up here. No, what it actually does is when he turns it off, he would hold the power button down until the screen would go blank. Like that is how he would turn it off, so that way he wouldn't have to see those advertisements. I think it'd actually be a really cool idea if you could actually pay like a small fee, maybe even like $15, maybe less, I don't know, to actually, get rid of those. So that way, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just me. It took me a really long time to get to that. But I'm not sure if these Kindles come with the ads. I actually have not watched an unboxing yet. I've kind of been waiting for a specific unboxing, but I don't think that specific unboxing is going to, is going to happen. I've been waiting for one from Detroit Board. Like, I'm realizing that I'm getting, like, particular about whose videos I watch. It's kind of annoying. Like, for some reason, John Rettinger, I don't really watch him that much anymore. I couldn't even tell you the last time I watched Soldier Knows Best. And, I'm subscribed to a lot of Minecraft channels, and there's a new Minecraft snapshot that came out today. And I wasn't going to watch any of them except for Ant Venom's, because like I was waiting for Ant Venom to make his. Like he's the only guy who I'm interested in seeing talk about the snapshot. That's just the way it is for me. I don't know. I'm actually really not sure I like that little thing going on with me. But yeah, I'm not going to be getting the Kindle Paperwhite basically, because in my opinion, they made the last Kindle so cheap. Like that was their goal, to make it massively cheap. And they succeeded big time. And even the Kindle Touch was really, really cheap. And you know what? I'm looking here. Actually, you know what? I think the Kindle Paperwhite. The Kindle Paperwhite, it looks like, okay, so it looks a little different, but I'm thinking the Kindle Paperwhite is what's replacing the Kindle Touch. And I think it's a little bit bigger too. Is it? I can't tell. I do think it's actually a little bit bigger, but we'll see, whatever. Anyway, I think it's, bigger than this one. I think they made it a little bit bigger, but whatever. Anyway, wow, that's besides the point here. Let me see, anything else? So I won't be getting the Kindle Paperwhite. Let me also get into this. Because this is something that, actually, this is the main reason why I want to make this video. There is a slight chance that I will be getting my iMac back to the shops this weekend because that my cousin is coming up, and it was his, that my aunt and uncle, my uncle was the one who took it to the repair shop over where he lives, and we're going to see about that. And I'm really going to make sure that it is absolutely hammered into the repair person's mind and brain and face and body and everything that possibly exists. Like, everything he ever sees will tell him, do not buy the NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GS for this computer. Get him the ATI Radeon HD 2600 Pro. Yes, let me go ahead and get this comment already answered before you guys post it. I know those are outdated video cards. This is a 2008 model iMac, okay? That's something not a lot of people realize. This is a 2008 model iMac. It could probably take a more modern graphics card, but honestly, those are just, those can get really expensive. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. If anybody has a graphics card suggestion for me, let me know. But I'm really kind of focused on getting that ATI card because I just hear it's slightly lower performance than the NVIDIA one was. Like, I've only heard it being as slightly. So I'm not sure if it'll have Minecraft, be able to play Minecraft with as good frames per second as it was being able to do before when I received it back the last time it had that NVIDIA card in it. I don't know if it's going to be able to run as smoothly as that. My guess is probably that it will. Maybe the frame rate will only be dropped. I don't even know what frame rate it played it at. I would imagine it was probably somewhere in the 40s or 50s. That's just my guess. But, anyway. It might play it maybe in the 30s to 40s, and I think that's way better than the computer I currently play it on, which is out there. It's like a friggin' 5-year-old computer. So yeah, just think, that could happen. And if that does happen, that will be, I was kind of thinking about, maybe just getting the iPod Touch really soon, in the same month it comes out, but I haven't gotten the application for the job yet. What I'm wanting to do before I do that is I want to ride the public transit home, and I actually almost said the name of the public transit, which would not be a good thing. I want to ride that. I want to actually go from the school to the mall using the public transit, but I just have not I haven't really explained that to my parents yet that I want to do that. I'll probably do that soon, though, because since, a lot of people are on fall break now, I have another friend who's up, and again, my cousin is up, so I was thinking about doing that after I took the SAT. That would be how I got, that would be how I left because I was told I would need to get a ride, so I just thought about just doing that, but we'll see. I might end up doing that tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. So yeah, anywho, so I guess at that, don't be expecting a ton of videos this weekend because it's going to be a bit of a busy weekend. So anyway, bam, had to clap there, hopefully, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully this video is audible. I actually used a tool in my microphone that actually fixed it, and it fixed it so well, I just have completely even forgotten that the problem exists. I'll probably end up showing it to you in a later video for those who are curious, but I did basically what I was doing with thumbtack, but instead of using a thumbtack, I use a brush, a brush. So yeah, you can probably use a paintbrush or something. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is pretty much what it is. It's a paintbrush, but it's just different looking. So yeah, if you have a paintbrush for watercolor paintbrushes or whatever, you could just go to Target, buy a paintbrush and use that in there. Those make sure they have long bristles because you might want to just really, I don't know. I used a bristle brush and it completely fixed it. So there you go. Anyways, hopefully it didn't unfix itself. We'll see. So thanks for watching and adios.